Hello and welcome back to the other 100 tiles and level 82, repair the automatic caution doors. This is definitely one of my favorite levels in the set, as was its predecessor from the Pit of 100 tiles, and it definitely lives up to its name. Let's go ahead and see what we've got here. We've definitely got the same kind of turnstile mechanism from the original. To fix the doors, fill in the water in order, but don't step on the resulting dirt. Okay, so we can kind of see what's going on here. There's this fireball cloner that clones a fireball and presses the green buttons, and it seems like we're going to have to extend the pressing sequence as this goes on. So we're going to have to keep that in mind, but let's explore first. Well, we can't really do anything there. Thing from Irreversible, that teleport mechanism. Okay, well, in this case, can we make it into any of these? No. Okay, so that's not going to work. We're going to have to go for these red ones first, it appears. Okay, and we cannot make it to that one, so let's just go and push that there. And we got one of these fireball things, except this time there is no dead end, like in the first one. We can, in fact, go all the way around without having to worry about getting trapped. And we cannot make it to that green key right now. Well, we'll have to save that for later on. But we did get our 2 red keys for this little mechanism here, so let's go ahead and take care of that. And now we can fill in water, which is great. Now, I don't know if this will allow us to go and do this, but let's see. No, it does not. Okay, so we're going to extend it yet again in order to pull that off. We didn't really look at what was over here, did we? Well, something we can't get to. So it looks like we're going to have to get another block to fill in the trap buttons that lead to the blue key traps, which is going to be interesting. There's also another one of these blocks here, but I've only got 1 yellow key right now, and who knows if we're going to need to use it somewhere else. So let's just keep that alone. Leave that alone for now. Well, we can see where the exit is. It's right here. Let's go and do this. Why don't we do that? Hopefully we can get out. I probably should have thought of that originally. Thankfully we can. Alright. What do we got over here? Mechanism with a fireball. And oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and do that so we get a bit of a timer in place. There we go. And the path continued up here, didn't it? Yeah. We need the blue keys for that thing. And this... Oh, okay, that just leads there. There are 2 ways to do that. We got a bomb there, and teeth monster, and we've also got this little maze we can guide it through. And if you haven't been keeping up by now, then you'll probably want to know at this point that the next thing that we really need to be doing is focusing on getting this block unlocked. So we can take it over to where we don't want to blow up the bomb with it. We want to make sure the teeth does that, but the teeth apparently did not get out. So let's try that again. Usually he's cooperative. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we're going to make kind of a bit of a lengthy trip around here to get this block in place. But not too bad, though. Curious, do we even need to put it on the last trap? I don't think we do. I think we've got this. Well, it wouldn't matter because we'd have to approach from the left side anyway. Okay, so we've now got our blue key. This is pretty straightforward. We haven't gone for that chip yet, though. But let's see if we can do that now. Well, we had to waste 2 moves there, and it doesn't look like it is possible, even with the wasted 2 moves spared. So let's go ahead and go over here for now, because I believe there's another spot, yes, where we can do that. And hopefully this will open up both the green key in the fireball area, plus the chip over there. So let's try that out. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Alright, so now it's just a matter of getting that chip. And then finding our way to the exit, which should be rather interesting. Oh, the 2 wasted moves did us in there, didn't they? Okay, well we gotta make sure not to waste anything. Okay, we made it. So now at this point, we just need to go to the exits. But it looks like we're gonna have to do some stuff here first, because we got one more water space to get through. And we're gonna need to do some manipulation of this tank here to make that a reality. Because if we try this right now, yeah, that's not gonna work. So we need to get a block. But what block are we gonna use is the question. Wait a minute. Did I use that block in the wrong spot? Hang on. Yeah, where's this other block? Was there another one over here somewhere? There is, okay. I think we can use this. I'm pretty sure. In my optimized solution, I use the blocks the complete opposite way, but thankfully you can do it this way as well. And now we're going to switch the tanks again so we can extract the block from there. So that's not too bad. I'm thankful that there is an alternate solution to this. Alright. Now I'm kind of curious if I've really optimized this. Maybe using that block might be faster, but I kind of doubt it. Alright, well let's go ahead and go. And boom! I like how you can see the fireball about to go into the water when you do that. That's pretty awesome. 3x3x3. This is the sequel to 2x2x2, and quite appropriately it's placed toward the end of the set because it is quite a complex maze. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Patchwork from CCLP3, except I personally find this quite a bit harder. It's definitely quite the navigational challenge. It's got a lot of different paths, a lot of stuff just going on. It's really tough to figure out how to get certain places, but that's pretty much what makes it such an interesting maze. I think that's its strength, is the fact that it is that hard to figure out. And I'm gonna go this way because we haven't even gone that way yet, or this way for that matter. Okay, let's go here. Okay, I'm gonna go back this. Wait, no, we didn't come from that way. This is new. We're actually not doing so badly here. This is going a little better than I thought it would. Okay, there we go. Let's find a way back, not that way, this way. Back over there so we can continue getting more stuff. We haven't been there, or here for that matter. There are some people totally shouting outside my window. I don't know what they're doing, but it sounds like they're having a great time. Let's go this way. And I think I should probably switch the walls. That might be a good idea at this point. If I can get to a button. Come on, button. I don't want to sing the Button You Must Wander song again. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you can watch it in my, or listen to it in my Pit of Wonder Tiles Let's Play. Here we go. Okay. This is more like it. Maybe. Maybe this isn't right. I don't know. See, this is what I mean. This maze is pretty complex. Apparently not doing this right. Okay, let's think through this logically. Where do we need to go? We need to go to the lower right corner. And the best way to do that is to go, okay, through here. So we did have the walls in the right position. Oh, except now we have to go in there and we do have to switch the walls to do that. Okay. Well, our lives got a little more complicated. I feel like this is right, but I don't really know. Is this? Yes, okay, good. And yes, I have not bothered optimizing this level at all, for reasons that I hope are pretty obvious. I really, really want to get in there. That's not exactly looking possible, though, with the walls that way. So let's do it with this configuration and go back around. Wow. I hope we have enough time to beat this. I really hope we have enough time to beat this, because the clock is ticking. Another reason why I'm glad this is placed pretty late. So it does force us this way. Maybe we have to turn this on first, and then turn the one down here to the other position. Maybe that's how you do it. I don't recall having this much trouble on this. Good grief. Okay, we can get that. Okay. 2 more. Come on. How do we get down there? Oh, did I just miss my turn there? I bet I was supposed to keep going straight. Let's try it that way. Go this way. Then down. Then switch. Yes, okay, good. And then let's try that again, kind of. With this one. Wasn't it here? It was not there. Was it? It was up here, right. Okay, good. We got the walls in the right spots, which means that now we can go over here to exit and get out of here. That wasn't so bad. It was just kind of a little bit brain twisting, whatever you want to call that. A river runs through it. Another maze. This looks a little bit more manageable, though. And it's definitely got one of my favorite aesthetics of the whole set. It's kind of a bit on the lengthy side, but it's definitely pretty cool. The idea is that there are 2 opposite sides, and there's this great body of water that flows right through them, which is pretty neat. Use only the blocks on this shore to reach the red key. Alright, this is actually kind of a little tricky. I believe what you have to do is something like that. There you go. It's kind of one of those things that's hard to figure out at first, but once you get it, it's not so bad. There you go. Alright. So we got a red key, but we need another red key, because it turns out that these doors come in pairs, which is something you have to watch out for. And I thought there was another... I guess that's just for the exit. Okay, well, let's continue exploring. See if we can find more stuff. Ah, here we go. Alright, we got 2 red keys now. And I want to say that hint that we just read was actually something else originally. I think it talked about how the doors came in pairs, but I want to say it was changed because so many people were having so much trouble with that particular little Sokoban. So many people in the testing group, and myself included. I thought that was actually kind of tricky, although I don't think I spoke up about it. But it's definitely one of those things that will catch you off guard if you're not too careful. But we made it here to the other side, so let's see what we can do here, for now at least. There's another one of these areas along the river, and this one leads to Green Key. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but it looks like we're going to need 3 more blocks. And... well, hang on. Did we waste blocks? No, we just need 1 more block. Never mind. I guess I was just using those while we were talking. While I was talking, that is. Alright. So we now have a green key, and I don't believe we can do anything up here until we get the blue keys. So I'm going to go ahead and head back to the right side so we can work on the blue keys. Because thankfully you need only one green key to get through a green door, which is always good news. Alright, this is doable. We just need to bridge through here. And then turn this guy around. And then go right there. And I believe the other blue key is in the unexplored portion of the maze on the left that we haven't been to yet. And yeah, that's the area that we can reach only from the left side. So we didn't really waste tons of time by doing what we did. Other than all the dead-end explorations that we've done accidentally. Okay, I'm just going to keep... Well, actually, let me go this way first. I think there's kind of a bit of a loop going on here. With the path that goes up, and then you go to that blue door, and then you're back here. At least I can kind of see how that goes there. Alright. Can you guys believe that we're only 16 levels away from the end of this? That's pretty crazy. This Let's Play just feels like it flew right by, mainly just because we were going so quickly through it at the beginning, I think. Okay. Now we got the other blue key. Thankfully this level is not terribly bad. It's pretty manageable. And in case you... Yeah, there it is. There's the last chip. I was going to say, in case you forgot where it was, I saved one intentionally by the chip socket so we wouldn't spend too much time going for it. Although I just spent probably the exact same amount of time going down that path. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter in the end. We're not really optimizing. We're just here having a grand old time going through a maze and taking the not quite so fast path and going to the exit. There you go. Lasergater. Oh, this is a fun level. So the idea behind this is you got these paths of fireballs, and by switching the toggle buttons, you affect where they go. And it turns into a rather interesting maze as a result. And I'm actually going to go back up here because this is... The area we were walking to is really toward the end, so we really want to do this first. I'm just going to go ahead and get all this here just to be safe. I forgot what the faster way to do it is. I know there's kind of a little bit of a trick there, but we'll do things the safe way. Safeway! Now there's a grocery store I haven't been to in a while. We used to have a Safeway out in California, but they've since closed. Or not closed. I think they're still there, but we've moved away, and there's no Safeways here in Texas because I think a lot of them closed when they were bought out. Or I think they may have bought out somebody else. I forget, but I want to say there used to be Safeways here before we moved here, and then they closed for some reason. So it is kind of a little odd, but the thing about Safeway, for me at least, was that we had one right by where we lived in California. Like, we lived in this little subdivision, and right outside the subdivision was a pretty major road in our town, and along one of the corners of the road was a shopping center that happened to have a Safeway in it, which was pretty cool. And my mom and I would always go shopping there when I was a kid, which was always neat. Alright, pretty easy maze, and I do appreciate that we got a relief level here. Always nice. And we gotta do that in order to make it through the exits. Alright. Excavating the flooded Chipmine. Ooh boy. Looks like we got some block pushing to do here, and in a mine that's not too unlike the one from Mining for Gold Keys in the original set. I don't think that's unintentional, by the way. So, we got some block pushing to do and exploring to get done, but let's see what we can accomplish. I'm gonna go. Let's go this way. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, we got a chip we can access from here and only here. Well, we can technically access it from up there, but it would be way slower. And we really don't want to use a lot of blocks. It'd be kind of nice if we didn't have to use tons of blocks. Okay, now that's a chip that this one down here, we have to get that one from this side. So we're gonna have to bridge on the top row. On the right side at least. And I know I'm just doing this completely slow, but you gotta take in the scenery, you know? Ooh, we got a hint. All chips are necessary. None under blocks. Exits very far north. Many extra blocks exist. That hint is definitely meant to fit within the character limit that the game gives you for hints, at least in Microsoft Chips Challenge. In Tile World, you get a little bit more leniency, but in Microsoft CC, it is pretty strict, the character limits. And I want to say there were a few hints in the original game that almost made it over that character limit, but not quite. I could be wrong, but I want to say there was a couple that got into some pretty close territory. Speaking of which, I wonder what the hint limit, or the character limit for hints will be like in Chips Challenge 2. That ought to be interesting. I wonder what that will be like. It's kind of a little bit different just because the hints are stretched out over the whole screen in that game, at least from what we can see. So, yeah, I don't really know. So what's over here? We got some chips. Definitely looks like we can push blocks here. Okay. Okay, this goes to the exit, so if we ever need a path to the exit, this is certainly an option. There we go. And now we need to go to the left side. Let's tell you what, I'll just do this. And the good news is that we got, as the hint said, many extra blocks over here. In fact, let's go ahead and look over here to see what we need to do, because we got some chips here like we had on the other side. Okay, that chip we're definitely going to need to bridge down to, so that's going to be interesting. Which means that we're going to need to fill in this bottom row of water as well. I guess technically we didn't really need to do that on the right side, since we could turn the block around in the that upper area. Don't worry guys, we're almost done. Not too much longer before this level's over. We just have a few more blocks left to push. This level, I must say, I'm kind of surprised it got positioned this late into the set. It is not exactly a very difficult level. It was actually positioned quite a bit earlier while the set was in development, and Andrew had arranged a kind of semi-workable order for one of the early versions of it. But I suppose it functions well as a relief level, and oh, we can... Looks like we can do the same thing that we could do on the other side here, except this might be faster. Gathering from the pretty lengthy path on the other side that involved that kind of loop. So I'm going to go with this path. And at this point we just need one more block and we're home free. Yay, home free. Okay, there we go. And yeah, there's lots of extra blocks. Always a nice feeling to have lots of extra blocks, especially in a long level like this. If you mess up, you really don't want to start this over again. Okay. I think we're about to get some pretty short levels here, if I'm not mistaken. That was a lot of fun. I really liked that, and I wouldn't mind seeing that in an official set. Wall jumping? So I guess this is the sequel to platforming from earlier in the set. Let's see what we got here. We got some balls that are pretty tricky to dodge. Alright. Wow, this is actually a pretty legit challenge as far as dodging is concerned, although this section's not nearly as bad, I don't think. Yeah. That upper section, though, that's quite a bit of a challenge to pull off. There we go. Alright. Ooh, we got more of this. I'm not going to risk going for that red key, and I'm pretty sure it's impossible to get it. Hit this green button, race to push the block, and come back. If you fail, hit this green button to retry. Let's see here. What? I pushed up. I'm kind of surprised. We haven't really had that many deaths in this video so far. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Gotta be careful here. Whoa. Alright. That ball section always worries me, so I generally do it first. Bam, bam. Okay, good. Just gotta be careful with these bad boys, and we should be good to go. It's a pretty clever concept. So we got a race here to do this bit. I want to say we need to hit this. Did that actually... No, I don't think we did it. But I'm pretty sure we can just go back here and... Oh, wait, did we get stuck? Wait, no, we can just push the tank button again. Though I don't know if we really want to or not. I want to say there are tanks over here. This whole timing mechanism is kind of a little odd. Okay, we need to press the green button again. That's the button that we need to press. Okay, so we need to press the green button, which means we need to go back down to this over here. Like that. And now the fireball that we saw, well, we didn't see it, but there's a fireball that goes along that little ice maze there. And the idea is that you want to move the block out of the way before it gets to the water so that it dies and it won't press the toggle button again. But since we pushed the block out of the way after the fact, after it went back, then it's going to die by default. And I'm pretty sure you can not get over here to this green door, or this toggle door in time before the fireball gets back to its original spot. But doing that, trapping that ball allowed that cloning to stop, so that's nice. And now all we need to do is just go back here to the start. That wasn't so bad. Alright, Chasing a Dream. Now you have only 52 seconds on this level and 52 chips to get, and it's not possible to get all of them. I'm just going to go ahead and say that right now. You cannot do it. So, what you have to do, you have to go to the very end where, whoops, let me go this way. I think this is the fast route. Where you have this little thing, and you saw at the beginning you don't want the exit to be blocked up, so what you want to do is that. And then simply go here. I mean, the level makes you think that what you have to do is you have to clear those sockets so you can push the block out of the way, but you can just block slide it like that, and that's pretty much the trick behind this level, which is definitely a rather devious trick, I gotta admit. Alright, 52 pickup. Collect 52 chips in this maze, then get this last one. You may need to draw a map for this. Yes, this level is kind of a bit of a sequel to Memory Test from Pit of 100 Tiles, where you have to use the still life paintings to help you out. Except this one, oh wait, I think I went too far. Yeah, I did. Okay, I forgot the solution to this, but really you're kind of supposed to use a little bit of logic to help you out here. I think I was supposed to go down one, wasn't I? Yeah, I think that's too many, isn't it? Yep, okay. Alright, we're just gonna have to experiment here. Let's not go around the corner there, because I think that's using up some chips. Let's try that. Oh, one short. Oh, one too many, rather. Okay, wow. Well, that's not good. Yeah. Maybe we were supposed to go around the edge. I think we're back to the normal... No, this is the solution we had before, wasn't it? Okay, yeah. Let's see what we can do here. Now I think we have too few. Yeah, we do. Ooh, tricky, tricky, tricky. Definitely tricky. Let's not go all the way to the right edge, but let's do a little bit of that. Yes, we got it. Not bad. Alright, that was a pretty decent challenge. Entombed is level 90. And you know what? I think we're going to save this one for the next video, guys. Let's go ahead and end the video here. We've got 11 levels left in the set. and it's definitely coming down to the wire. We got some tough challenges ahead, but it's definitely going to be a lot of fun. So until next time, guys, thank you all for watching once again. Really appreciate it, and I will catch you on the flip side. So until then, take care, and I will catch you next time.